Hi, welcome to Drawing with Casey. Today we're going to draw a cactus. So I brought my little cactus here just to inspire us. But for our drawing today, you will need a permanent marker and 4 different colors of marker. First, you will need a green marker. I have a light and a dark one. Then you will need a brown marker. And you will either need red, pink, or orange, so I decided to pick pink. And Maitreya here has what colors?
Pinky red, dark green, light green, and blue.
Perfect. So I would highly suggest to use a pencil first and then trace the outline with the black permanent marker. But because we're doing this video, I'm going to use a black permanent marker so you can see the lines. It's really hard to see lines with a pencil, so that's why we're using a permanent marker. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is draw our little pot. We're going to find just the middle of our page and go a little bit further down from that. So bring your hands a little bit further down. There you go, and that's where we're going to draw our pots. So today we're going to draw 2 different cactuses. So the first one, we're going to draw a little half C that's kind of, or we'll call that a U. A little bit further down. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good size. And then we're going to draw another one right beside it because we're going to draw 2 pots. Perfect. Now you want to keep the same shape of your pots but make it smaller. So I'm going to make the same thing but a little smaller line. I'm going to draw one there and I'm going to draw one on the other side. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. And then draw one on the other side. You got it. So that's going to be the shape of your pot. So you're going to connect the top line all the way down to the bottom.
My pots are big.
Yeah, your pots are skinny, hey? My pots are a little wider. Everyone's going to have different size pots, so I'm going to draw the lines to connect them as well. Now from here, we'll go into designing our cactus. So in our cactus, we're basically doing a big upside down U. So when you take a look at your paper, you want to see how high or how tall you want to make your cactus. So how tall do you want to make your cactus? And let's make a dot there. You're going to put yours right there. Perfect. I'm going to make mine a little taller right over here. Now from here, we're going to do a big U, upside down U to connect it. So I'm going to start from my pot, go all the way up to as high as I made my dot, and then come all the way down in that U. And then make your U come all the way down. Perfect. Okay, so now from here, our cactus is going to have arms. So we're going to draw 2 lines, one on top of the other. So I'm going to draw one line on the side over here like this. And I want my little other cactus arms to be up a little higher, so I'm going to go up my 2 lines like this. Perfect. So I want to make arms, but I don't know how high I want them, so I'm going to make a dot just to see how high I want them. I want this arm to be this high. What about yours? That high. Okay. So we're going to find that dot and make an upside down J. So it's going to look like a J upside down like that. And then I'm going to connect those 2 lines. So do your upside down J.
And give it draw.
Oh, you're going to just draw a J. That's a good idea. Pause and connect those 2 lines. You see how you have an open line? And you can connect it. You got it. Now I have this line over here and this line over here to connect into that J again. Can you make another J? You got it. Look at those arms. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Now I want this arm to be a little shorter. What about you? You gonna make it higher or shorter? Okay, so we'll make our upside down J, so you can flip your page if you need to. And I'm just gonna do an upside down J and connect the lines. You got it. Now we see our other part that we need to connect, so we're going to connect those 2 and make a J. Good job. Look at those cactus arms. Now here's what we're going to do next. We're going to draw a line, but we're going to pick a point in the very tip of our cactus. So my tip is right over here. Where's yours? I'm going to draw a line right in the middle and to cut it in half. Perfect.
It's like someone cut it in half.
Yeah, exactly. Now you see the two sides here. Where's the half of that one? So my half is right over here. Oh, I'm gonna take a look at the bottom. At the bottom, you're gonna find the half. Okay, so you're gonna draw a dot. Now you see this dot where you had the big one to start with? You're gonna find that dot and connect it all the way to that line that dot you just made. All the way down, find your dot, there it is. Okay, now find your dot in the middle on this side. So my dot's over here. You got it? Start from the top and connect it all the way down. You got it. So we're gonna do the same thing on the arms. We're gonna find our dot in the middle, the very tip. And now we're gonna find the middle of this line. So the middle of this line looks like that to me. Where's the middle of your line? Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna connect that dot like making that J shape. You got it. Now let's do the same on the other side. Make that J shape. Perfect. Now we're gonna make our little cactus pointy here. So to make it pointy, to make it sharp, we're gonna make V's. Do you know how to draw a V?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna find a little point in the side over here and make a V. So the middle of the V is going to touch the cactus and then out. Can you give that a try? There you go. And then you're just gonna go down the line and make a V. Good job. So it could be as close or as wide as you want it to be. Mine are pretty close, yours are pretty close as well. Now we'll do that on the other side to make that V. Remember the bottom of the V is connected to the cactus. Good. Now do you want the middle of the cactus to look sharp too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's make our V's in the middle as well.
It already looks sharp.
It does look sharp. You got it. Now, do you want the arms to look sharp too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's draw V's on those to make it look sharp. Good. So as your cactus is curving, it can help by turning the page so it stays in the same direction. So my little curve here is turning so that I'm turning my page as well. Ooh, your cactus looks really sharp. There. Nice. Okay, so this is our sharp cactus. Sometimes on the top of a cactus has a little flower. Do you want to keep drawing some points there too? You can if you'd like. I'm gonna start making my cactus look a little sharper in different angles as well. Okay, good job. So now from here, we are going to draw a little flower on the very top. So what we're gonna do is draw a little oval, and draw a little oval right on the top. Perfect. You're gonna find the bottom of the oval. So you see how the bottom of the oval and the tip of the cactus makes that dark spot right there. You're gonna draw another oval, looks kind of like a teardrop. Yeah, there you go. And then draw another one. Another oval. You got it. Now we'll turn to the other side and maybe make the same connection. So it kind of looks like a big circle that connects at the bottom. You got it. Oh, that's a pretty flower. You got it. Perfect. Okay, now we're done our cactus. So what we have to do in the bottom of our cactus to make it look symmetric is that, or I guess 2D, is that you want to grab the very tip of the pots, the outside of the pots, and close the circle. So imagine that you're drawing a circle, but not coloring in your cactus. So just moving on the outside. So you see how you got that, but your cactus is already closed, so you can leave that one alone. Good job. Now we're going to draw a design on the pot. So follow that same shape of your pot. So if we're making that U shape, we're going to go on the bottom of that and connect it to the other side. Perfect. Now on this side, we're going to draw another one just like that. So our design is going to look like zigzags or little triangles. So we're going to draw a triangle just like that. Perfect. And then connect another upside down triangle and then connect your triangle again. So it's kind of making that zigzag pattern. Beautiful. That's our design. We're done one cactus. Now we'll move on to the other ones so you can see a different design of a cactus. Are you ready? So this one, we're going to draw a big oval like that, or a little teardrop like that. Yeah. And we're going to draw the same shape, but I'm going to make mine a little smaller, and it's going to go like this. Perfect. And you can draw as many circles on top as you like. So I'm going to do maybe 3 or 4. So we have 1, 2, 3. I'm going to draw another little one like this. Perfect. So if you want to draw more, you can. And do you remember how to make it look sharp? So we're going to draw bees on the outside, just so you know it's a sharp cactus.
We have a little cactus form.
Yeah, just like this.
That's actually a sharp.
This one's going to have a sharp one on the side too. Ooh, yours looks really sharp. So with your sharp cactuses, you can put them close together or wide. Maitreya is putting her cactus really, her little thorns, really close, so it looks super sharp. And what I'm doing is I'm spacing mine out. So you have the option to choose of how you want your cactus to look. Perfect. Are you gonna do any on the side? Okay, now we're going to close off our pot. And to close off the pot, you want to grab the outsides of your pots and close them together. You got it. Perfect. There you go. Now our pot is closed. Now what kind of design should we do on this one? Should we go crisscross? Or do a diamond shape? Or do circles? So you have an option. So what we're going to do is we're going to trace this line just like the same shape as the one on the top, and then we're going to go underneath it. And Maitreya is doing a diamond pattern. I'm going to do a crisscross pattern.
I'm doing diamond heart.
Diamond heart, diamond heart. So I'm actually going to do another line just to make sure we have lots of lines on our pot. So this is going to be my design. It's just going to look like lines. And Maitreya is going to design hers with hearts and diamonds and more lines. So you can decide how you want to design your pot. So from here, we're going to color. And before you start coloring, I just wanted to show you that you can make your planter or your drawings look a little bit 2D or 3D by using the same color but different shades. So for a cactus, you're going to go dark, then light. So dark, then light, dark, then light. So I'm first going to outline what my dark ones are going to be so I won't get confused which one's dark and which one's light. So I'm going to outline the dark one, and then I'm going to outline the light one. So I know it's going to go dark, light, dark, light. So from here, we will fast forward. And while Maitreya is coloring her cactus in, I'm going to show you that you can color the top of your cactus, that little flower that you drew, that pink or orange or red color that you chose. Once you have finished coloring the flower, then you can move on to the planter and use different shades of green or brown. So I'm going to color the planter itself brown, and then I'm going to color the design a different color. The zigzag, I'm going to use pink because I have that color available. And I'm going to also use green. Then I'm going to finish off the rest of my pot in brown. And there you have it. We have one cactus colored. Now we'll color the other cactus. Now for the other cactus, you have your two different tones of green. So you can color one light, one dark, and you can just color whichever one you prefer to be light or dark. You can choose how you want to do this. So again, we're going to fast forward and color in the cactus. Then we will pause the video and then show you how to color in the pots. We have our cactus colored in. Now we're going to color in the pot. And with the pot, you see that you have a pattern here. And so you can go light, dark, light, dark. You can use your pink or red, or you can even start to use your two different colors of green and color those in. So again, to just have that sense of pattern, you're going to go light and then dark and then light and then dark. And there you have it. We have our cactus drawing ready. Thank you so much for joining us. See you next time.